10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the Granite King channel. We're doing a live watch-along for Bochum and Dortmund. And look, match day 2 in the Bundesliga, and this game, it should be a pretty, I think it's going to be a stinker today. Bochum are a team that aren't that great. Dortmund, too much quality, too much talent. It's going to be like a 5-0 victory for Dortmund today, in my opinion. Let me know what you think at home. I also put a poll in the chat to let me know who you think is going to win. But also, I mean, look, it is the Bundesliga. You never know what it's going to happen. You never know what you're going to get. And we'll see if Bochum is up to the task today, like they were back last season when Bochum got a draw against Dortmund. Which, at the end of the day, it cost Dortmund the title, you would say. But here we go. Let's see if, make sure I get the timer going here. Whoa. False start. And we're off. This game is in Bochum. And apparently this is a derby game, or a derby game, as the announcer likes to say it. It's kind of like Dortmund-Schalke. So pretty big rivalry game. Dortmund-Bochum, they're in the same area apparently. Let's make sure we get the stats showing here. Apologies for the lack of energy today. I just got up 20 minutes ago. So bear with me. This is early morning for me. So let me know if it's early morning for you. There we go. We're wearing the glasses today. My voice, I have morning voice. That's okay. We'll muster through it. Always loved watching the Bundesliga, no matter what time of day it is. At least it's better than the Premier League, because there's some games in the Premier League that start at like 6 in the morning or earlier for me. So I mean, this I can handle. This is like 8 in the morning, so I can handle this. But yes, get your predictions in the chat. To put a poll, so if you don't want to chat, you can just vote. I am, of course, going to go with Borussia Dortmund. Like I said, they're just the better side. It's not even close. Bochum are a team that's just trying to stay up this season. The Bundesliga, bit of a dangerous ball there. Looks like Kobel's on it. Amazing atmosphere, though. I mean, this looks like a minor league football team here in terms of the stadium, but the atmosphere is incredible. Let's get to starting lineups here before I forget, because I always forget starting lineups. Are you guys able to see it? Yes, you are. We will start with the home team in Bochum. Love saying their name. So Bochum, they are in a 3-4-2-1 formation. Ryman is in net. Your back line of Mazovic, Ordit, Bernardo. Midline of Paslak, Losila, Stoger, Wittek, Asano, Barrow, and you got Hoffman up top. I always love a 3 in the back formation, in my opinion. Now let's show you Dortmund's lineup. You can see that. Dortmund are in a 4-3-3 formation. We got Kobel in net. Looks like they had a chance here. Half a chance. They'll go out for a goal kick. Kobel in net. Your back line of Wolf, Schlotterbeck, Hummels, Benzabani. Nemeka, Chan, Zabitzer in the midfield. We have a front 3 of Brandt, Haller, and Mullen. So very interesting setup. They kind of look like a fighter ship set up 4-3-3, so that's fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen a team do 3 up front before. Very interesting. We'll see if it works out. I feel like the movie Dodgeball, ESPN 8, The Ocho, Well, John, that's a very interesting strategy. We'll see if it works out for him. 3 in the front. Bit of free kick for Dortmund. There we go. It's all looking good. It's very interesting. So if you are watching in the United States, ESPN Plus has like a goal zone whip around show as well. So I am, of course, just watching the live feed for Dortmund's game. But if you are interested, you can watch a whip around feed where they just show you the goals, essentially. They kind of whip around different games, which I know they've done that for the Premier League. So it's awesome that we have that for the Bundesliga. So if you are interested, you can, of course, check that out if you're on ESPN Plus. If you're anywhere else, I don't know what other countries do, so that's on you. That's not on me. That's on you. All right, let's set this up. Let's meet both teams, because let's be honest, I'm sure many of you have never heard of Bochum before. If you have, you're a diehard Bundesliga fan. So Bochum this year, 0-1 record. Haven't won a game yet. There's only been one match day. This is match day 2, so no points. Head coach Thomas Lech. Last week they lost to Stuttgart 5-0. They also got knocked out of the DFB Pokal. So it hasn't been a great start at all to the season for Bochum. Basically today they're looking to right the ship. They're looking to get a win today. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. They're probably looking just to get a draw out of Dortmund. But yeah, bad run of form. They want to correct it. That's essentially what they're trying to do today. They narrowly escaped relegation last season, so this season they're looking to basically do the same and stay up in the Bundesliga. But yeah, they're going to be a team this year that's going to be scrapping, just like last season, to stay up. In terms of transfers, here comes Dortmund with a chance. Brandt puts in a cross. Header! What a save! Oh, good header by Malen, and it was Ryman with the save. Wow. That was an excellent save by Ryman. Did I say Malen? That was Haller with the header. My apologies. So, warning shots there for Dortmund. Bochum's back line, not great. But yeah, I am expecting a 5-0 victory today for Dortmund. In terms of transfers for Bochum, Kevin Schlotterbeck is returning on loan from Freiburg. Last season, apparently he's a big time defender. He's on the bench today, but apparently he helps with defending. He's a very good player. Interesting stat here. Bochum's 5-0 defeat in Stuttgart was their heaviest ever on the opening weekend in the Bundesliga. But, however, they're unbeaten in 3 games at home, starting with a 1-1 draw against Dortmund back in last April, if you remember that game, where I believe Bochum scored first. The Dortmund got a goal in the second half, and then in the 90th plus minute, Karim Adeyemi got taken down in the box. No penalty was given. I think we all would agree there should have been a penalty given, and that's history, essentially. You could say that game for Dortmund in Bochum decided the Bundesliga, because if Borussia Dortmund, they would have gotten the penalty. Let's say Adeyemi would have buried it, or I don't know who would have taken it. Marco Reus, I don't know who would have taken it, would have scored maybe, and then now they would have won the Bundesliga. So you never know. You can look back to many moments in Dortmund's season last year. Here's a cross! Kobel! What a save by Kobel. Bochum answer right back with their own warning shots. And you gotta say, This probably should have been a goal. Good header. Better save by Kobel. Wow. But here comes Dortmund. Here's Brandt. Great defense by Losila. The captain, Losila. Great defense. Will be a corner for Dortmund here. 9 minutes in. First corner here. Brandt's going to take it. Referee doesn't like what's going on here. Doesn't like the pushing and shoving. But yeah, Brandt. I thought Brandt's last game, very good job. Played a very good game. Even though I would say the team necessarily didn't play well. I thought he was a bright spot for Dortmund against Cologne last week. Here is Brandt. Whips it in. The outswinger headed away. Dortmund going to recycle it. They're looking very dapper in the yellow uniforms today, I should say. Yeah, their jerseys are very interesting. The design choice. I believe... Oh! Brandt couldn't get out of his feet. Bochum having a real tough time relieving the pressure here. But I believe the front of their jersey, it's just the Signal Iduna Park arc, or whatever post that is. Building, I should say. Very interesting. I don't know, I like these a lot. The stripe. This is the one that Erling Haaland wore. I like this design a lot. Also, the year before this jersey, I think, was really nice. Oh, that was almost a good ball for Bochum, but it goes right to Kobel. But it's fascinating with football that they change the jerseys every year. It feels a bit wasteful, but you know, I understand you want to change it up every year. I get it. I'm about that too with fashion. Back to my match facts. Bochum have not beat Dortmund at home since March of 2007. So I was in the 3rd grade in 2007. So that's the last time Bochum won against Dortmund at home. So if you picked Bochum to win this game in your predictions, the stats are against you once again. It's not going to happen. Bochum ain't winning. There's just no way. No way. Reality, I don't know what reality is if Bochum win today. I feel like my overconfidence of this game, I have jinxed it, so we'll see what happens today. And like I said, Bochum, they're just looking to stay up in the Bundesliga. This game particularly, when these smaller clubs play the Dortmunds, play the Bayerns, they're not looking for points. It'd be nice if they got points, but you know, these teams, they need to beat the teams around them to stay up. So Bochum, they're looking to get points out of your Werder Bremens, your Stuttgarts, Heidenheim. Oh my gosh! Grant, shut up! Shut up, Grant! Idiot! Idiot! You gotta be kidding me. Oh, no way are Bochum winning today. Oh, it's never gonna happen. You're an idiot if you think Bochum are winning. Well, I tell you what, I don't know who scored. Someone who I've never heard of smashed it side netting against Kobel. Unbelievable. The tightest angle imaginable. Oh, but I tell you what, when it's tight, Bochum have the lube. Unbelievable. What a goal. Stoger got the goal. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. I mean, folks, I don't know what's going on right now. Borussia Dortmund, not looking like themselves so far this season. And this actually reminds me of the game last season where a Bochum scored early. Well, we got a game now. This would be entertaining. I thought we were in for a stinker this morning, but it looks like we're having a good game. The goal had a 3% chance of going in, and Stoger absolutely buried it. Don't you hate that when you talk about something? Oh, there's no way Bochum are scoring today. There's no way it's happening, and then they end up scoring. It's like, yeah, I told you I jinxed myself. I told you. And we'll talk about Dortmund here shortly, but just to wrap up Bochum, they're just looking to stay up this season. That's basically it. They're looking to beat the crap teams. Not necessarily Dortmund, but they're up for this game. They're up for this one. Now to set up this game for Borussia Dortmund, head coach Edin Terzic. Love Edin Terzic, great manager. He's a manager you can have a pint with at a bar. Super chill dude. Last week, they beat Köln 1-0. Very unconvincing win. I would say, maybe you would say this at home, it was a bit of a shit performance. Did not play well. But I will also give props to Köln. I thought they played really well last weekend in Dortmund. But you're Borussia Dortmund, you gotta perform better than that at home, honestly. But they did. They found a way to win, and like I say, good teams find ways to win. They got the goal, courtesy of Ballin off a corner kick in the 88th minute. A win is a win is a win. Just like a fart is a fart is a fart. Doesn't matter if it's a squeaker or it just happens. A fart is a fart is a fart. A win is a win is a win. That was a stupid analogy. It's morning. I'm sorry. I'm scraping for the barrel for analogies today. I don't have my brain working. Last season, like I mentioned, they drew to Bochum 1-1 in that game that probably Dortmund should have won if the referee would have awarded Adeyemi the penalty. They didn't. I digress. Probably Dortmund would have won the title in that game. They didn't, but let's be honest, it's Dortmund's own fault that they didn't win the title. You can't blame the referees. They had chance after chance after chance last season. Could capitalize on one of them. And Bayern won, essentially. Ever since that game against Mainz last season, Dortmund have actually played really well. Preseason, DFB Pokal game they won. And look, last week, it wasn't a great performance, but they did end up winning. They're looking to, I don't want to say right the ship, but they want a solid performance today. So far, it's not looking great, I'll be honest. They've only had really one good chance. Had quite a bit of possession, though. So was it 61-39? But not super dangerous today so far. Head coach Edin Terzic, he was, quote, relieved last weekend that they were able to get all 3 points. You could tell in his post-game interview last weekend he was not happy with the performance, so I was expecting them to be raring to go today. They just, honestly, this team looks no different than the team I saw against Mainz last season, if I'm basing it off what I've seen so far today and the performance last weekend against Köln. Very, just, I don't know, lacking confidence, not sure of themselves. We'll see if that changes this season, but not ideal performances so far. And it's early days in the game, but you never know. Adeyemi, as I mentioned, he's back. I don't think I mentioned that today. I mentioned that to myself. Adeyemi is back. He is on the bench. He's fit. We'll see if Edin Terzic gets him on. If you don't know, Karim Adeyemi is like the literal roadrunner. He's a roadrunner in human form. Beep beep. I like to say. Malen, look out for Malen this game. He has scored 10 Bundesliga goals in 2023 in the calendar year, which is second in the Bundesliga only to Randall. What's his name? Randall Moani from Köln with 11 goals from Frankfurt. No, Randall Köln Moani is his name. And he's from Frankfurt, the team. Apparently he has 11 goals. Another interesting fact, Dortmund are 9 games unbeaten in the Bundesliga. Won 6, they've drawn 3, which is the best current run in the league. They've earned a league best 49 of a possible 60 points in 2023. Won 15 games, they've drawn 14, and they only lost 1 in 2023. Very impressive. So even though Dortmund play like shit sometimes, they usually almost always find a way to get a draw or find a way to get a win, even if it is scammy. Oh no. Here's Bochum. They got numbers. It's 3-on-3. Shot gets blocked, and it will be a corner kick. But unbelievable. I think going up with the front 3 today for Dortmund was not the strategy. It's not looking well so far. Anything else you need to mention? Dortmund have equaled the Bundesliga record for consecutive games without a goalless draw. That's kind of a pointless stat. And my goals for Dortmund this season, ideally win the title. You're good enough to win the title. I know Bayern is Bayern, but you got to push and redeem yourself from last season. Win the DFB Pokal would be great. And then I would say for Champions League, get out of the group stage and see what happens. That's probably Dortmund's goal. Here's the corner kick. Headed away. Man, another cheap giveaway by Dortmund. It's not looking good. Not very confident the back line is for Borussia Dortmund. Here's Bochum. The cross gets blocked. Emre Can. Oh, the bicycle kick. Goes for a goal kick. Oh my goodness me. That was terrible. I think Bochum wanted a penalty on Emre Can, but it hit his shoulder. But yeah, honestly, Bochum, they just have more energy. They're just playing with more energy. They want it more versus Dortmund, which is usually, that's what you see out of the smaller clubs when they play the big dogs. They're definitely up for it. But I know what I just realized. I forgot to welcome everybody and do my intro. Thank you everybody for watching. 22 minutes in. Oh, it's morning for me, so my brain is not functioning normally. But thank you everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. Very grateful that we can all connect on YouTube and watch some Bundesliga football. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner. We're on the road to 160, and you got to be kidding me. Here comes Bochum again, and Kobel's going to save it. Jesus Christ. What are we doing, boys? What are you doing? They just let him walk right down Main Street. It was a decent shot, but it was right at Kobel. I don't know who that was. Asano? Asano with the shot for Bochum. I know no one on Bochum, so I'm going to do my best with the names. But yeah, XG was a 0.23 for Bochum and 0.13 for Dortmund. Bochum wants a foul, they ain't going to get it. But yes, please subscribe if you want. Bottom right hand corner. We'll be covering Dortmund and Bayern on the channel. They're like my 2 teams that I follow in the Bundesliga. So yes, that tomorrow Bayern play at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. So we will be live tomorrow for that game. So if you enjoyed yourself this stream, check out the stream tomorrow where Bayern are playing Augsburg. Should be an interesting game. That's a home game for Bayern. Also, we have gaming streams on the channel. I have my AFC Richmond career mode on FIFA 23. That's been lots of fun. I'm down to the last episode. There's only 2 games left in the season on that career mode, so plenty of time for you guys to catch up. You can watch all of those streams on demand, episodes 1 through 12. Link in the video description, as well as anything else I do. GTA, Fall Guys, Red Dead. I gotta get back to doing more Red Dead. But yeah, just a channel, very chill environment. Hang out, have a good time is my motto. Nothing too fancy here. Very chillax guy, if you couldn't tell. But I hope everyone's doing well at home. If you want to follow me on Twitter, by the way, @GreatAkeem is my handle. @Great_Akeem is the Instagram and TikTok. You know, the TikTok. All these young kids use these TikToks. I'm not a big fan of TikTok, I'll be honest, but you do what you got to do to promote yourself. And I basically was forced to get TikTok. Don't want it, but I had to. Free kick for Dortmund. But yeah, if you want to make a donation, get merch. We do have channel merch. We've got basic shit like mugs, socks, sweaters, sweatshirts, hats. Check it out at halftime if you want. Or join our Discord. The Discord is more so for you guys to connect and talk with each other after hours. I do my best every now and again to check in and see what's going on, but it is mostly for you guys, that platform. So if you have Discord, check it out. A lot of cool people in the community. They don't bite. They're very friendly. So make sure you say hi. What a ball! Here comes Dortmund! Oh. I don't know who that was for Dortmund, but that was a decent chance. He looked like one of the Three Stooges, though, when he was running. That must have been Haller. But here comes Bochum. And Kobel's got to grab it up. I mean, this is... Every chance Bochum get, they look like they're going to score. And then for Dortmund, it's just a half chance on the other end. Not very dangerous. I mean... Very disappointing, I'll be honest. Edin Terzic, you did not prep the boys for this one. Or maybe it's just the players. Not great. They're doing nothing. And Bochum suck. They're a shit team. They're not a good team, Bochum. They lost to Stuttgart 5-0. They're already out of the DFB Pokal. And Dortmund are losing 1-0. And they've had more dangerous chances. What is going on? It looks like... Oh, here we go. Here's Dortmund. Here's Malen. A low cross. Doesn't work. Gets cleared out. It does look like Dortmund have changed up the formation. They were in a 4-3-3. It looks like they've switched to a 4-2-3-1 with Haller, the lone striker, up top, which I think is better than the 4-3-3, because this was not working. That was courtesy of FotMob, so thank you, FotMob. And also, FotMob, thank you for the stats on the right of your screen. Give a shout out to FotMob with the excellent stats. Very user-friendly. I highly suggest, if you are a football fan, check out FotMob. They do great stuff. Ooh, good spin for Malen. The shot goes wide. He wanted a foul. Yeah, a bit of a crap shot. But yeah, this stadium is cool, though. It's very old school. It's got the poles, you know, down the middle so fans can't see. It's got that vibe going. Very fascinating. No! It was offsides. He was offsides. I don't know, people. What do we think of this game so far at home? This is not ideal for Dortmund. Maybe Dortmund are the bogey team for... maybe Bochum are the bogey team for Dortmund. They're like the Burnley of Manchester United. If you know, you know. Bloody Burnley. It's bloody Bochum. Bochum had the worst defense last season in the Bundesliga. And they currently have a shutout going. Be a throw-in for Dortmund. Also, let me know where you're watching from. Bundesliga, we have very international fans, especially for Dortmund. So let me know where you're watching from. Representing the U.S. today. Yeah, that's a good point. The announcer's talking about the smashing Bochum have, so they probably have a chip on their shoulder after getting smashed. I remember when I played hockey, I used to play hockey, ice hockey, and whenever we got smashed pretty bad, he always came back the next game with a lot more effort, so that's probably what we're seeing for Bochum, but still, if you're Dortmund, you just have way better players. But yeah, you wonder if Bochum are gonna slow down at any point. They're just all over the ball, lots of pressure. I mean, you can't keep that up all game, or maybe you can. Maybe you can. If Bochum are in shape. Another cheap giveaway by Dortmund. Cross gets blocked. It'll be another corner for Bochum. Oh, look at Eden Terzic. He's not happy with this. I don't think he need the iPad to know that we're playing like shit today. You gotta love the Dortmund fans though. Win, lose, or draw, they're always there, very loud. Here we go, corner for Bochum. The in-swinger headed just over the bar. I think it clipped the crossbar. Probably could have been a goal as well, you would say, if that was just maybe a foot down. Jeez. He won the header too cleanly. Oh, this is a lot like the Köln game, but they didn't let Köln score. Fascinating. It's like Dortmund haven't learned their lesson from last season. It's very interesting. But I wouldn't put it against Dortmund to find a way to win today. It is Bochum after all, and I'm expecting second half to be a lot better. And they will get chances to score 100% Dortmund. And we'll see. They do have Adiemi on the bench. That's who I'm looking for. Bring him on at some point. Who else do you got on the bench? You got Marco Reus on the bench. I'm not sure if he's going to play. But, no! Oh, good tackle by Hummels. Excellent defense by Hummels. They turn it over again. But yeah, Dortmund are not winning any of the second balls here. There'll be a goal kick. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, good challenge there by Hummels. Excellent challenge. But yeah, Dortmund don't have a lot of firepower on the bench. They don't really have a lot going on. Wittek is down for Bochum. He's getting some assistance. He'll be fine. Let's take a look at the poll, though, to see what you guys think is going to happen. I basically said right before the goal happened, you're an idiot for thinking Bochum are going to win, and then they scored. So, shows you what I know about Bundesliga football. The poll, 25% think Bochum are going to win, 67% think it's Dortmund, and 8% think it's going to be a draw. Very interesting. If you picked Bochum, I'm assuming you're probably a fan. If you are a fan of Bochum, let me know. I can't imagine there's that many in the United States, so please let me know. Because that means you're very diehard. Very diehard. Oh, back post. Oh, what was that? By Haller. Or that wasn't Haller. I'm getting my players confused for Dortmund. That was Nemenka. Nemenka. I thought it was number 9. Nemenka. Eden just looks lost. He looks like a boy lost in the woods right now. He has the same face I do, but the difference is I woke up like 30 minutes ago. Throw in for Bochum. Yeah, what are the stats right now? Let's take a look at the stats. I mean, it's got to be all Bochum. 0.58 XG, 8 total shots to Dortmund's 3. FOTMob hasn't classified anything as a big chance yet, which I would disagree with. I think they've had one big chance. But I love this. We can go through the different shots and see the XG of the shots. Very interesting. Yeah, look, I mean, the goal had an XG of 0.03. And Stoger found it. Unbelievable. Very good shot. Very tight angle. Here comes Bochum again. And Kobel's going to grab it. But yes, if you are new, you probably know I'm not an expert on the Bundesliga. I'm just a fan. I'm a lad from America who loves watching Bundesliga. And I coined myself on Twitter the Bundesliga enthusiast. Make sure you give me a follow there. @Hakeem is my handle. The Bundesliga enthusiast. And yeah, so every week on the channel we'll do watch-alongs. Brand shot. Crap again. But a goal kick for Bochum. But yeah, I'm not a tactical mastermind at all. Just a fan. And should be fun on the channel. I was very indifferent. I wasn't sure if I should do these streams last season, but I'm like, why not give it a shot? I'm new on YouTube. Let's just try something new, and I've loved it. It's probably my favorite thing I've done on YouTube is doing Bundesliga streams. So hopefully you're enjoying them at home. I just think there's not a whole lot of channels that provide content for Americans or English-speaking people that cover the Bundesliga. So happy to provide a community or a platform where we can all connect. Here comes Dortmund again. Benzabaini out wide. What are we doing? What are we doing, Benzabaini? Idiot. Skied it over the bar. Eden Turgic has the whiteboard out. If I was Eden Turgic at halftime, I'm going into the locker room and smashing that whiteboard over my knee and chucking that at the wall. Disgusting performance so far against a team that's probably going to end up being relegated or close to being relegated. We got about, I don't know, less than 5 minutes till halftime. And if you're Dortmund, just get to halftime and regroup and try and salvage the game. It's playing out exactly how it did last season in Bochum. But while we have a minute, I don't know if any of you guys watched the game yesterday. Friday night Bundesliga is always electric. And it looked like we were going to have an upset with Leipzig. Leipzig were down 1-0 to Stuttgart. They were down 1-0 at halftime to Stuttgart. Bochum shot goes wide to be a goal kick. But yeah, Stuttgart were beating Leipzig 1-0 at halftime. And then in the second half, it all unraveled, and I believe Leipzig won 5-1. So I hope that's what we're going to see in the second half from Dortmund. But you never know. In the Bundesliga, you never know what you're going to get. There's a lot of parity in the league. And I always compare the Bundesliga to MLS in terms of parity, but it's way higher quality. Way higher quality than MLS. But there is quite a bit of parity. Life is like the Bundesliga. You never know what you're going to get. Or I should say, there's lots of parity. You never know who's going to win because he's the Bundesliga, is what I should say. We'll do that next stream. He's the Bundesliga. Oh, get this game to halftime, please. A foul here. Free kick for Dortmund. Let's see if the boys can nick a goal here late. That'd be interesting. Be good. Be better. Looks like Brandt is going to take it. Very good at Brandt at his deliveries. Oh! Dangerous cross by Brandt, but no one can find their head on it. Schlotterbeck had a free header. Couldn't get his head on it. Schlotterbeck does not have good head. Don't go to Schlotterbeck. I'm not going to say that. That's too filthy. But don't go to Schlotterbeck. Not good at with his head. No. God, I come up with really naughty jokes when I'm sleep deprived. I gotta keep this somewhat PG. Another long ball for Bochum. Good job by Hummels. I'm a big fan of Hummels. Very reliable. He's like the anchor of a band. He's like the drummer of the band. Holds down the fort. He's like the base of the statue. Without it, the statue would topple. Very steady defender. You can always count on Hummels. Very good. Another shot there from distance for Bochum. Kobel, easy save. But yeah, Hummels had a great game against Cologne last weekend. But yeah, it was hard to find 3 stars for Dortmund last game because that was a not good performance at all, like we're seeing today. 2 minutes added on here. Here's Malen. Out wide for Brandt. Yeah, Bochum are doing a really good job at pressing. Like, every time Dortmund get the ball, there's always 1 or 2 Bochum players on him like that. They're not giving Dortmund any room to operate. I didn't realize this was a derby game. A derby, as you British people like to say. A derby. Even though it's spelled D-E-R-B-Y. A derby. Sounds like Dobby from Harry Potter. Dobby. I didn't realize Bochum and Dortmund was a derby. I knew Schalke and Dortmund were. Oh, Brandt slipped on the ball. And if I had to sum up Dortmund's first half, it would be Brandt stepping on the ball and falling on his ass. That's Dortmund's first half. We got a free kick here for Dortmund, though. They go quick. Brandt's cross, flicked away. Good job by Bochum. Yeah, the crowd are electric, as you'd expect. And that's it. What a first half. Wow. Crap for Dortmund. Bochum just wanted more. That's plain and simple. Bochum have more energy. They're winning all the second balls. They want to win this game. The crowd's into it. Dortmund look uninterested in the game. They thought they could just roll in and beat Dortmund and win. And obviously not. Stoger, amazing strike. Edge of the box. I mean, look at the angle on that. I mean, you could say Kobel probably should have made the save or done better. But, I mean, it was a very good strike. I'm not going to blame Kobel. But yeah, just another crap performance. Again, if we had to rate Dortmund's performances so far, if we had to, they've in a total of 4 halves, they've yet to play that 4 quarters, right? The first half of the first game, second half of the first game, and the first half of this game. You would say, I mean, that's 3 half performances that have been shit. Not great. Not great at all. We'll see what Eden does at halftime, if he makes any adjustments. We'll see if Adeyemi gets in the game. But boy, oh boy, it's not looking good for Dortmund. And if you're Bochum, you could not have played that half more perfectly. Yeah, every chance you had was dangerous, essentially. And danger looking good for Bochum after kind of a poor way to start the year off. Out of the DFB Cup and getting smashed by Stuttgart last weekend 5-0. If you're in America, by the way, what's up with this new Star Wars thing on Disney Plus? It looks like Ahsoka. Oh, Ahsoka. She's from the Clone Wars, Ahsoka. Yeah, if you're an OG like me, on was it Cartoon Network it was on? Star Wars The Clone Wars? I watched that all the time when I was younger. And it looks like they're making a real life adaptation of that on Disney Plus with Ahsoka, the young Padawan for Anakin Skywalker. So if you are interested in Star Wars and Ahsoka and you're in America, Disney Plus, Ahsoka, the new series coming out. Right, I'm going to take a break. We'll cut to the intermission here. We'll be back for the start of the second half. And we'll see if Dortmund can right the ship. Also, happy birthday to the Bundesliga. It's the 60th anniversary. Let's all sing happy birthday quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bundesliga. Happy birthday to you. 60 years old. Happy birthday, Bundesliga. I hear all these jokes. Oh, you look fantastic for 60, Bundesliga. You look amazing. You do look good, but you're not a person, so I can't say you look good. Not looking good here for Dortmund. Not looking good here. We'll step aside. But if you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner and click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Smash the like button as well. Follow me on the Twitter. @GrandAkeem is the handle. @Grant_Akeem is the Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, make a donation, or join the Discord, all those links are in the video description. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the start of the second half. We'll see you then.
angels sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my user. When I was a river dried up, it came to rain and I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so angel sent from up above. I feel it coursing through my blood. Life is a drink, your life's about to make the stars come out.
Drink from me, drink from me. Pour on a symphony.
When I'm low, 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 I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Ain't nothing that 100 million boys could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Do 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 do. My voice cracked when I was saying. I should not sing this early in the morning. Why do I look shit? I look like shit. What is going on with my light? Garbage. That's better. I don't know. We'll leave it. It's whatever. I'm too lazy to change it. It looks fine. Second half here, about to get going. Let me make sure the clock is ready to rock. Jesus, that performance for Dortmund. After hearing what my boy Archie said on the broadcast, Archie Ring Tut, give him a follow on Twitter. Amazing sideline reporter. Alan Moreno is in the studio. Just confirms what I saw, because I always like hearing what the experts think versus what I think to kind of compare. All right, we're off for the second half. The timer is going, so you can sync the stream to what you watch on the TV. But yeah, very shit. And like I said, the Cologne game last weekend, they got away with it. They played like garbage, uninspiring performance. You thought they would be ready today, and to put up that the performance in the first half that we saw after it happened last weekend is very concerning for me. Very disappointing. And if I was Edin Terzic, I said I would smash the whiteboard across my knee and chuck it at the wall to get these guys' attention, because you're frickin' Borussia Dortmund and you basically let Bochum walk all over you. Chance there for Dortmund, that was better. There'll be a quarter kick. Angus is high, how you doing? Doing very good. Not very good, I suppose. Dortmund are losing. But I'm good. I'm tired. I got up super early for this game. I'm pissed off that I got up super early for this game to watch Dortmund's crap performance. I showed up sleep deprived with more effort today than Borussia Dortmund did. So, very annoying. Usually on weekends I sleep until 10, 11. So today I had to get up really early. But so far it looks like Dortmund on the front foot here in the second half is better. They did make some substitutions, so we will get those to you once they update on FotMob. But if you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, we're going to be covering Dortmund and Bayern Munich all season long. Don't you worry, child, about that. So tomorrow, as a reminder, we will be live covering Bayern Munich and Augsburg. That is an 11:30 a.m. Eastern start time tomorrow on the channel. I don't think we've ever done a Sunday Bundesliga stream before, so that'll be a first. It'll be interesting. Should be fun. Normally Sundays for me are usually scrambling to get schoolwork done, but I was ahead of the game this week with my schoolwork, so I had Sunday free. Very, very smart. If you're a college student out there, get your shit done before the deadline. It's just, life's way easier. Don't leave it up to last minute. Never a good idea. But yeah, so we do Bundesliga streams if you're interested. We also do my AFC Richmond career mode on FIFA, gaming streams, Fall Guys, GTA, Red Dead, the whole lot. It's a very chill place to hang out and have a good time. If you want to follow me on Twitter, @GrandAkeem is my handle, @Gray_Keem is the Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all those links are in the video description. And honestly, at this point, folks, I should just get a soundboard where I don't have to say anything and it'll just say it. I can just click a button and it'll say that whole spiel, because I hate saying the spiel. But I know you have to say the spiel, but I hate saying it. So I might look into getting a button I'll just press and it'll just play. That'd be nice. I could have fun with that because I can make it into like a weird voice or something. I digress. I'm making really weird comments today because I'm sleep deprived. Angus is saying I was going to get up early but slept in. Not for football reasons. Yeah. My complaints with all these European leagues, they don't really cater to the Americans. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, cater to us. For goodness sakes. It's so unfair that, you know, the European leagues, they don't really consider us Americans who have to get up early. It's like, can we push the game so it's more of like a noon start or a 1 or 2 o'clock start? Very inconsiderate from all these European leagues. Shame on you guys. Shame, shame, shame. Ball here goes to Ryman. Let's get to the subs. So for Borussia Dortmund, Matt Hummel... What? Why did they take off Hummels? Why would you take off Hummels? I thought he was one of the better players for Dortmund defensively. Fascinating. Hummels is off and Zula is on. I don't know what that's going to do. And then for Bochum, we have Maximilian Wittek, that's a name, has come off. And Danilo Sors is on. Not that he has sores, was that a virus? But that's his last name. Danilo Sors. If you are just tuning in, you might be surprised by the scoreline. Your eyes don't deceive you. Bochum are winning, courtesy of Stoger with a great strike. It was like outside the box, like it was left on the left line of the box. It was very outside, very tight angle on Kobel. He went across. Sorry, it was on the left line of the box. He went to Kobel's left, so the right post. It was a cross-body shot. Went side netting. The brain isn't working as normally as I would like it to, so bear with me with my brain today. Angus says you can set up a YouTube bot which tells you like and all that crap. I might look into that, Angus. Or I could just record my voice and then hit a button on my OBS thing and it would just play it. That'd be nice. I'll look into that. Here's Bochum. Oh, referee says get up. Could have been a penalty there. Would have been soft. But if you are in America, ESPN Plus is how you watch the game. They also brought out a brand new... Oh no, here comes Bochum. Shot goes wide. It's unbelievable by Borussia Dortmund that just the shittiness of their performances so far. It's like you do realize the season has started. I don't think they realize that. Unbelievable. Bochum I think they're the bogey team for Dortmund. They're the Burnley. They're Man United's Burnley. But I forgot what I was saying. I was bashing Dortmund, I think. Oh, not good. And honestly, their team as a whole, they don't have a whole lot of firepower. So I wonder in the next transfer window if they'll make more signings. But they've earned a corner here. And as I mentioned, Stuttgart were leading 1-0 to Leipzig yesterday. And at halftime, and then Leipzig came back and won 5-0. Sorry, won 5-1. So we'll see if that happens today. Nothing so far has shown me that Dortmund are going to win. And in that Leipzig game yesterday, Leipzig were very dominant. They had lots of chances. Like, it wasn't like this where Bochum controlled the play. Oh my goodness me. That was a good job defensively. Here come Dortmund. They don't have numbers, though. Here's Malen. Good defense on Malen. Goalkeeper loves it. That is very good defense. Malen took a bit of a trampoline touch there. Tried to get around the defender. Could not. And he face plants in the advertisements. Angus says, a vocal reminder helps me to remember to like the stream, otherwise I would often forget. Yes, I often forget to tell people that too. So, like the stream, everybody, if you're enjoying yourself. I shouldn't say that, because if you are a Dortmund fan, you're probably not enjoying yourself. If you're enjoying the stream, then hit the like button. Or if you're a Bochum fan, like the stream as well. All fans are welcome here. This is not a Dortmund specific channel or a Bayern Munich specific channel. It's just a very neutral Bundesliga hangout space, essentially. Here we go. Shot. Oh, it's in for Dortmund. Unbelievable crap shot. What a crap shot by Malen, and it goes in. I can't even be happy about it. That was such a terrible shot. And the goalkeeper, Ryman, I mean, what are you doing? Maybe he got screened, I don't know, but that was a shit shot. I feel like I'm watching like college soccer here. And then Malen just took a shot, and the goalkeeper just makes a catastrophic error. Oh my gosh. Should I even sing? Ole Borussia Dortmund, ole Borussia Dortmund. They're the best team in Germany. I can't believe that went in. That was terrible. But Dortmund, it won't matter. Does not matter for Dortmund. They've equalized. Jesus Christ. 1-1 though. So we'll see if Dortmund can get another goal here. I mean, again, this is just Borussia Dortmund to a T. They don't play that well, but they always find ways to get points somehow. They always do. And they're on a crazy run in the Bundesliga. Let me remind you of that. They're on a 9-game unbeaten streak in the Bundesliga. 6 wins and 3 draws, which is the best run in the league. And they have earned a league best 49 of a possible 60 points in 2023. In the whole calendar year. 15 wins, 4 draws, and 1 loss. So they've only lost 1 time in 2023, Dortmund have, in the Bundesliga. And, yeah. I still think the team has changed from last season. They're playing the same, which was not great. That's not going to win you the title. With the way Bayern Munich are set up this year. Here's Brandt. Oh, front post. Cleared away, and it will be a corner. Definitely better by Dortmund in the first half. They look more into it than the second half. But let's be honest, it still should be 1-0 if the goalkeeper for Bochum could save anything. Couldn't save a bloody beach ball by the looks of it. Here's Brandt. Shot goes wide. Took a deflection. It'll be a goal kick. And if you're Dortmund, yeah, just get whatever you can on net. Do whatever you can. Well, looks like we have some subs for Bochum. Oh, I forgot. Let me get a tweet out. This second half started. There we go. I had a tweet pre-saved and we just sent it out. It looks like Bochum got some attacking subs on. And look, if you're a Bochum, you're playing with house money. You can definitely afford to lose this game because you're not really looking for points out of these games when you play the big dogs. You're looking for points out of your Heidenheims and Hoffenheims and Stuttgarts and teams of that ilk. So yeah, go for it. Go for the win. Why not? I like this move. If I was coaching Bochum, I would just say go for it. Fuck it. Let's just go for it. Get the 3 points. The outswinger by Bochum on the corner. It falls nicely. Shot bouncing around and Kobel's going to snag it. Let's see if I can find the subs. For Bochum. Whoops. Philip Hoffman is off. Moritz Broschinski is in. Takuma Asano is off. I thought he had a pretty good game, Takuma. And then Christopher Antwi Adjej is on. And apologies if I butcher any of those names. You have to remember, Bochum, I don't know any of your players. So. Oh, here we go. Here's Dortmund. Good defense again. Good defense. Half an hour to go. 1-1 game. Andrew says, what's up, Grant? What's up, Andrew? Hope we're doing well. I know you're wearing glasses. Yes, because I literally got up like 20 minutes before the game started. And as soon as this game's over, I'm going right back in this bed and taking a fat nap until like noon or something to get more sleep. I probably only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, so we're doing our best here today. I'm definitely taking a nap after the game. Here comes Dortmund. This shot goes wide. That was Mecha with the shot for Dortmund. Better. Higher quality chances for Dortmund. It did hit the post. Hit the outside of the post. And here is Karim Adeyemi. Thank goodness. We need speed. We need speed by Karim. Yes, we do. But yeah, very early stream for me, so that's why I'm wearing the glasses. I normally wear contacts. But yeah, I've worn glasses before on stream, so that was a little while ago. Andrew's asking, how was the game so far? Pretty shit, honestly. Dortmund played like garbage in the first half. They were down 1-0. uninspiring performance. They came out in the second half it was a bit better. The goal by Mullen was a crap goal. The goalkeeper for Bochum should have saved it. It was a bit of a goalkeeping error, but it does not matter for Dortmund. A goal is a goal is a goal. Like I said, a fart is a fart is a fart. Doesn't matter if it's a squeaker or if it's a loud one. Doesn't matter. A goal's a goal. We'll take it. We'll take the goal. 1-1 game. Ramsey, thank you for tuning in, Ramsey. Hope you're doing well. Says, come on, Dortmund. Kobel had to make a save there. It is a 1-1 game, but Bochum, I would not be surprised. I would be, but in terms of how the game goes, I would not be surprised if Bochum got the winner here or found a way to score. Ramsey says, come on, Dortmund. Yes. Let's go. 100% Ramsey. I hope you're saying I think the 3 is meant to be an E. Yes, Ramsey. Did I eat breakfast? I did not. I literally got up 20 minutes before the stream started, or the game started, and I went live. So I am on an empty stomach. I sometimes feel like I'm more creative on an empty stomach. But yeah. And when I'm sleep deprived, I definitely say things I normally wouldn't say, so you might get some gems from the stream. There's definitely been a few gems. Got to throw in for Dortmund here. You got to get 3 points if you're Dortmund. If you get a draw, that's an epic failure against Bochum. You cannot drop points to Bochum. That's what cost them the league last season, was dropping points to Bochum. Just think, if Dortmund would have beaten Bochum last season, they would have won the Bundesliga. Think about that for a second. That's how finite it was last year. Here's Wolf, puts it across. And let me get you the Adeyemi sub. Who came off? Marcel Sabitzer is off and Karim Adeyemi is on. Dortmund won a penalty. I didn't see it, so let's take a look at the replay. That's not the replay we want. That's from the shot earlier. Come on, ESPN. Well, I guess I'll never see it. Apparently it was a penalty that wasn't given, according to Dortmund. Angus says, I'm wearing my new prescription glasses. I can see again. Yeah, the first day when you get new glasses is great. These are actually brand new that I got like a month ago from Lens Crafters. They're Tom Fords, because I am bougie. Apparently, I think Ryan Reynolds wears them. Other famous actors. I think DiCaprio might. Very bougie glasses. I think they look cool. I think they make me look very German. I think it's a very European style. But yeah, I like them. They're very nice. I've never had circle frames before like this, so it is a bit weird adjusting to that. But yeah, nice. Give Tom Ford a shout out. Like they need a shout out. They're a multi-billion-dollar company, so I don't need to shout them out. Andrew says, breaking news. I'm stopped watching you guys on YouTube, and YouTubers are so amazing, and I care about you, and I love you. I have to go. Sorry, Grant. Don't worry, Andrew. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. But I appreciate everyone who's tuning into the stream. I honestly thought I wasn't going to get any viewers today because it's not Dortmund and Leipzig or Dortmund versus Bayern. It's Dortmund Bochum, and not a very popular matchup, I would say, or juicy matchup. And I thought it was going to be a slaughter fest for Dortmund, like 5-0. If you rewind to my intro, I said it's going to be a stinker today, but it's been a tight game because Dortmund have not shown up today. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I'm very impressed with the turnout. Oh, exhausted. Here we go. Free kick for Dortmund. Bryant's going to whip it in. Ryman punches it away. I'm just happy my voice sounds normal. The first half was pretty bad with my voice. There's Bochum on the counter, and it's 3 versus 2 here. Yeah, you're not beating the Roadrunner Adiemi. Meep, motherfuckers. Meep. Oh, he lost the ball, Adiemi. Here comes Bochum. Bochum! Blocked! Oh! What a save. Why, what a save by Kobel. That would have been 2 for Bochum. Unbelievable. Look at this. Off the crotch of Emre Can and Kobel. Excellent save. 10-bell save by Kobel. That was good. That was totally dipping in. Oh my goodness. But Adiemi, great job backtracking, but there have been so many cheap giveaways in the midfield by Dortmund in this game, and you just can't have that. Too many cheap giveaways, and almost cost them a goal again. Angus says, I have the Andy Watchalong transparent lenses. Corner kick, header right at Kobel. And again, that's another free header on a corner kick for Bochum. Jesus. Unbelievable. I mean, I was not expecting this. But yeah, transparent glasses, are those the glasses that look normal inside, but when you go outside, they change into sunglasses? I remember lots of kids when I went to elementary school had those. And I always thought it was very slick. But it was funny because whenever we came out for recess, they were like shades, right? And then when we came back in from recess, I can't even talk. When we came back in from recess, it looked like they were wearing shades inside, and it always took like 10 minutes for them to go back to normal. Andrew says yes. I just need to shut up. I'm rambling on. But yeah, those glasses, I don't know how that works, the technology for those glasses. But yeah, looking at the replay of that save by Kobel, fantastic save. Yeah, let me know how you think this game's going to end, everybody. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I feel like Bochum might get a goal here. I feel like they might. Or it would not surprise me if Borussia Dortmund somehow nick a goal here at the end, like last weekend, and salvage a win. Would not surprise me in the slightest. Angus says no, very firmly no. I don't have transition lenses. The frames are transparent. Ah, I do have dedicated pair of prescription sunglasses. I see. Transparent frames. I have some blue light blocking glasses that have that's transparent. Transparent frames. It's a very interesting style. I kind of like the full black. I think it suits me better. We got less than 20 minutes to go. Still 1-1. This is a derby game. It's a derby. According to the British people, derby, even though there's no A in derby. Bochum and Dortmund rivals, apparently. Hate when the lights go out. Gotta keep dancing when the lights go out. Shout out Coldplay. Angus says, sorry about yelling. I didn't mean to do that. No, you can yell at me all you want. If people, if you want to yell at me and get angry at me, you're free to do that. Whatever. Feel free to yell at me, Angus. I probably deserve it to wake me up. Grant, wake the fuck up. Ramsey says 2-1 to Dortmund is his prediction. Ramsey, I would not be surprised if that's how it ends. That'd be a very typical Dortmund game. You play like crap, but they squeak out a win. And I agree, Ramsey. Dortmund have to win. You have to beat Bochum. It's bloody Bochum, for God's sakes. This isn't Leipzig. This is bloody Bochum. Even just saying their name, I think, disgusts a lot of people. Bochum. Oh. What you doing, Bochum? But one thing I will say about Bochum, I love your stadium. I love the passion of the fans. It's great. Great atmosphere. Excellent atmosphere. Bochum have a better atmosphere than like the top MLS teams in America. Think about that for a second. I'll tell you that 100% true. Angus says, I'm pretty chill. I agree, yes. And Angus says 3-1 Dortmund. I'm going to go 2-1 Bochum. I think Bochum are going to just absolutely find a goal off a set piece here late. And honestly, I think if Dortmund lost to Bochum here, I think they need that. Because if they find a way to win, I think these Dortmund players are not going to learn that you can't play like this every week. They need to lose. So I think losing is better for the team in the long run if they lost this game. Because then they'd be like, oh shit, we can't, just walk up, show up to the park and expect to win. Because even in the second half, yeah, it's been a bit better, but still, I mean, if the Bochum goalkeeper could stop a beach ball, I mean, it would still be 1-0 Bochum. And I hate to be a bit pessimistic as a Dortmund fan, but I'm just not happy with the performance. Brandt, free kick. Bochum able to get it out. We're approaching the final 15 minutes here. And if you're Bochum, I will say this is a great day for you guys. You'll definitely take a draw out of this one, 100%. But I'd go for the win. Go for 3 points. Why not? Good defense. Good defense by Dortmund. They're yelling at the referee for something. I think they want a Dortmund throw-in, but it's going to be a Bochum throw-in. Emre Can, pissed off. He's doing that at the ref. Look at the slow-mo. One thing I love about the Bundesliga, they do awesome slow-mos. That's what Emre Can looked like. He looked like this. That's exactly what it looked like at the referee there. Imagine doing this to another human being. Can you imagine walking up to the street and you did this to somebody? You'd get maced. But Emre Can did get a yellow card for his troubles talking to the referee. And look, if you're the captain of a team, you cannot act like that. I'm sorry. You cannot act like that if you're the captain of a team to a referee. At least in my opinion. Because I did used to captain my teams in high school for hockey. Never acted like that. I took it very seriously. As much as you hate the referee, you cannot act like that. Angus says, agree, thus far Dortmund are not up to Dortmund standards. Yeah, this is not up to anyone's standards. Dortmund's performance, not great. Marco Reus on the bench. We'll see if he makes an appearance. I doubt it. Started last week. Good defense by Bochum there. Angus says you'd be put in a mental institute. I probably should. Yes. But yeah, no, if players did that in real life in public, yeah, you'd be seen as crazy. But yeah, apologies. Usually in the second half, we normally do a kombucha, courtesy of Raw Synergy. Thank you, Raw Synergy, for the kombucha. But since I'm going to be taking a nap after this game, I didn't want to drink kombucha because that would just keep me awake. So I'm just sticking with water. Good old-fashioned water in my glass water bottle. People have told me, like, I take this on trips with me, so when I go flying, I take this on the plane with me, and every single time I fly, the flight attendants, usually females, because that's just how it is, they always give me a weird look, and I don't know if it's because they think I'm ugly. I'm pretty sure it's because of the bottle, because I did have one flight attendant come up to me, and ask if there was alcohol in it, and I'm like, no, it's water. And I mean, I get it. I guess it looks like a wine bottle, but like it has this cap on it. It's like I don't think wine bottles have this on it. I know they have a cork on it, but not like a metal thing. Also, the people who do TSA checkings, I always get weird looks from them. And it's like, I'm not trying to blow up the plane, people. I'm just trying to drink water, so we can chill out here. We can chill out. I know I'm brown, but I'm just trying to drink my water, okay? I'm a good person. But yeah. It's a bit annoying, the things you can and cannot bring on a plane. But I get it. I understand. We never want anything like that to happen again. Angus says, Grant, is Dortmund your favorite team, or is Bayern and Dortmund co-favorite? Yeah, so I would say if I had to pick a team, gun to my head, of Dortmund or Bayern, I'm going to go with Dortmund because I feel more sympathy for Dortmund because they haven't won since 2011, the Bundesliga. But I do love Bayern as well. They do have lots of players who I do love and support, so... yeah, I would say it's pretty even, but if they're playing each other, I'm going to go for Borussia Dortmund. I know it's weird, but that's what happens when you're a transplant Bundesliga fan. You don't subscribe to the natural tendencies that happen in rivalries. Angus says, they think that you're drinking. Flight attendants assume a whole lot. Yeah. I heard that flight attendants, like, have their own conversations and, like... it's very high school, the way they chatter with each other. So, yeah, I'm sure I've been brought up in conversations. You see that brown guy with a beard? He had, like, a wine bottle. Very suspect. Keep an eye on him. That's probably what they're saying. Keep an eye on that brown guy with the glass bottle. It's actually interesting that you can bring this on a plane because, I mean, theoretically, this could be a weapon, right? You could bash someone's head with this. I mean, that would hurt if this hit your head. So it is quite surprising, honestly, that you can bring this on. It's not sharp, but, like, it would totally, like, knock someone out if you hit them hard enough. We have more subs coming on. Let me show you that. We have 10 minutes left in the game. It's still 1-1. If this result holds, I'm still going to have my pessimistic feeling about Dortmund. Crap performance. But if they find a way to get a draw, I'm still going to say crap performance, but you got 3 points. So it changes everything when you get 3 points. For Borussia Dortmund, Paslak. Sorry, that was for Bochum. They haven't updated yet. Once they update on FotMob on my iPad, I will tell you. Shout out Apple. Great iPad. I love the iPad. I got a new one, so we'll see. Love it. Yes, here we go. Haller is off. Mukoko is on. The young lad. Mukoko is on. Nemenka is off, Özkan is on, Malen is off, and Gittens is on. I'm not sure if those are defensive changes or what, but how do they look? Interesting. Weird to take Malen off, an attacking threat. If you know Dortmund more than me, then you probably know if those are attacking substitutes or not, or if Dortmund are just trying to get a draw out of the game. I don't know. But you have a sense that Bochum are satisfied with the draw here, and they should be. They honestly should get. They should have gotten all 3 points if their goalkeeper could have made a save. And you think of how many saves he's had to make, maybe like 2 or 3. And you think of Kobel, he had to make 4 or 5, and one like big time save too. The one that got deflected off Emre Can's inner thigh there. It was a very sexual shot. Ramsey says, I put my money on Dortmund. That's why I'm so eager for it to win. I understand. I've gambled before with sports. I gotta do that more often. I'm young. I can afford to lose money. Not. Angus says, I'm surprised you could bring that one on. Also, could theoretically use for a Molotov cocktail. Yeah, Angus, I don't know. I always thought Molotov cocktails, I thought those were like drinks, and they had a rag up top, so after you finish drinking, you could just wipe your mouth with a rag. I thought that's what a Molotov cocktail is, but apparently it's you ignite the rag, and it's a very dangerous weapon. So, I always thought the rag in that cocktail was to wipe your mouth after you're done drinking. I didn't realize it was to light it on fire. But I suppose it could be used for a Molotov cocktail. But yeah, they allow it. They allow it. So see, I'd rather drink out of this versus a plastic bottle, because there's so many things wrong with plastic bottles. I don't want to go on, but I'd rather drink out of a glass bottle. You know what's funny? You know how at airports, TSA checks, they usually say you can't bring your own water on, that you can't have any liquids on you? I can't remember. I think it was in New York. I went to New York when I was a senior in high school, and it was at LaGuardia. And we were going through the line at LaGuardia, and I had a water bottle, like a plastic water bottle, on the outside of my backpack. It was on the outside of my backpack. And that made it through the scanner, and the lady doing the scanner didn't see it. So I mean, you wonder if like we're actually safe on planes, if the TSA checker lady did not see my water bottle, which was on the outside of the bottle, outside of my backpack. So interesting. I could have like put weed in my backpack, and that probably would have been found. But a water bottle on the outside with water in it was not taken away from me, which is very interesting. Angus says, that's funny, Grant. I know, Angus. I'll be here all week with my jokes. I should do stand-up. Go to open night, mic night with Grant. We could do a stream. No, I would bomb. I'm not a comedian. I would bomb miserably. Shot by Bochum! Hit the post! Oh. Wow. 5 minutes to go. Bochum have hit the post. It did take a deflection off Zula, so it should be a corner kick, but I don't think the referee has given it. Wow. It is a corner for Bochum. Good. I want to make sure it's fair for both teams. Angus says, I hate drinking out of plastic. It doesn't take as much. Yeah. And there's just so many. Corner for Bochum. Kobo's going to grab it. There's just so many chemicals in plastic, too, that just leach into the water that I don't want to drink. So that's my main reason. Another turnover by Dortmund, and that sums up the day for Dortmund. Cheap giveaways in the midfield, half a chance in the attacking zones, just terrible. Angus says LaGuardia is the worst airport in the U.S. I tell you what, when I was a senior in high school, which was 2017, I graduated early, by the way, because I'm so smart. I just started school early. I'm not that intelligent academically. In certain aspects, I should say. But they were doing a major revamp to LaGuardia at the time. And apparently all that construction is done. So it looks very nice. I've not been to LaGuardia since. But from pictures, it does look very nice. So they're trying to change the reputation of LaGuardia. But yeah. I've only flown to JFK once. But it's mostly been LaGuardia. I think it's because it's cheaper to fly into LaGuardia. Ramsey is given the emoticon. I've never seen that emoticon before. I think he's very angry at the performance by Dortmund. Am I right, Ramsey? You want the win. You want the 3 points. You want that money. Bochum are in your way. I'm just happy that in 10 minutes I'm going to be back in bed taking a nap. That's what I'm looking forward to as well. Take a fat nap. Angus says years ago all New York airports did not have enough seats at the flight gates. Well, that's a problem. That's a major problem. Mukoko, sky full of balls. That shot was closer to reaching me than getting into the net. Ramsey says, I'm shocked. Yeah, I am too. I came in today thinking this was going to be a thrashing by Dortmund 5-0 because they want to bounce back from the Köln performance. But it looks like they haven't learned their lesson from Köln. Same shit. Same as the Mainz game, let's be honest, from last season. No difference. They haven't learned their lesson. And you wonder if Edin Terzic has lost the room. Or if he has to change up his coaching strategy here. Or maybe the players simply aren't good enough. That's another reason. Maybe that's why. Angus says New York City, I'm not drinking. I got it. I saw the NYC in there. I knew it was New York. But I think the nicest airport that I've been to, that's how boring the game is. We're talking about airports. That sums up the game. We have to talk about airports because the game is that dull. The nicest airport I've been to is Vancouver. They have an awesome airport. It's like a museum almost. There's so many, like, I like how they pay an homage to the Native Americans there, the native tribes there. Lots of murals and artwork. Very nice. And it's very well kept. And I love it. Very nice airport in Vancouver. Seattle's good. SeaTac. I think that's the best named airport. SeaTac Airport. That's a badass name. SeaTac. We have 5 minutes of added time here, so let's see if either team can get a goal and steal 3 points. But yeah, the East Coast airports are kind of Like Boston is Philadelphia is LaGuardia is Washington, D.C. is pretty nice. That's an alright airport. Chicago O'Hare is decent. I've flown out of Chicago a bunch. There was one time I flew out of Chicago with a hockey stick. And it was in a bag. And if you can imagine, a hockey stick in a bag kind of looks like a lawn rifle. And I'm a brown person with a beard. Actually, I didn't have a beard at the time, so that might have saved me. I was clean shaven. But yeah, brown person in an airport, black bag, a gun-looking bag, and I somehow didn't get stopped at Chicago O'Hare. So I was very impressed. I thought I'd have TSA on my ass as soon as I entered. But no one batted an eye, which is fascinating. If that was like 2002, I would have gotten tackled if I entered the airport, but interesting. So you can travel with hockey sticks. Here's Dortmund. Nothing going on there. Angus says, best airport I've been to is the Riyadh airport in Saudi Arabia. Awesome and duty-free. Fascinating. I've never been to Saudi Arabia. I don't know if I ever will. Seems like a very dangerous part of the world. Which is unfortunate because I would love to visit the Middle East because it is beautiful, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Ramsey says, fun fact, I'm watching the stream from South Africa. Amazing, Ramsey. That's awesome. Sending all my love to South Africa. That's awesome. You're the first person, I believe, from Africa to watch the Granny Keem YouTube channel. Congrats. That I know of. Fantastic. I really want to visit South Africa. That is a place I want to go to. Looks gorgeous. Angus says European airports are much better. Chicago Midway is horrible. Yeah, I've been to Heathrow in London. Excellent airport. And to the airport in Amsterdam. Europeans know how to do transportation, I'll just tell you that. The airports, the public transportation, the tubes, the subway systems, all make sense, are nice and clean. They're just really well kept, unlike New York City and other cities in America. They know how to do it, and I tell you why. It's because higher taxes, of course, and all that money gets used. It gets put back to the citizens for public transportation, public colleges, etc., all that stuff. So, yes, it is higher taxes, but you do get, bang for your buck when it comes to that. So it is nice. It is nice in Europe, the public transportation system. Angus agrees. Nicer environments, more efficient. Europeans know what's up, man. I don't know. Maybe it's their brains or the culture. They know what's up. Just like they know their football. Dortmund! Oh! Chance there. Good save by Ryman. Glorious chance there, but it was right at the goalkeeper for Bochum. I don't want that. Well, I guess we'll keep it red. Let's keep it red. 30 seconds left. Can Dortmund find a way to get 3 points? The fans want a whistle. Long ball for Adiemi. Flicks it wide. Cleared away by Bochum. 15 seconds left. Here's Dortmund. In the box. Brandt. Shot over the bar. And I'm afraid that might be it for Dortmund today. Angus says the U.S. should sure use a better train system. Amtrak is abysmal. I agree. Yeah, the train system is a joke. The bus system is a joke. At least where I am, the public transportation is a joke. You need a car to get around. But that is it. What a day in Bochum. Great result for them. It ends in a 1-1 draw. If you're Borussia Dortmund, what the fuck was that performance today? Shit on top of shit on top of shit. To quote Gordon Ramsay, crap on top of crap on top of crap on top of crap performance. You got to draw because Ryman couldn't make a save on the easiest shot in the world by Mullen. But it is 1-1, just like last season in April. The game ended 1-1 last season. But at least last season, Dortmund should have won this game. I think Bochum should have won this game. If Ryman would have made the save against Mullen's shot, Bochum would have won this game. So, very disappointing by Borussia Dortmund. If you're a Bochum fan, congrats. I thought you played well. You were up for the derby. I'm just saying that because that's how British people say it. The derby. We'll do player ratings here quickly. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you want to leave early, feel free. We're just going to go through player ratings here. Quickly. Am I lined up right? Yes, we are. Let's do Bochum. Ryman 6.7. Like I said, I agree. He should have made the save. He cost Bochum 3 points today. That's okay. Mazovic 7.2. Ordet 7.6. Bernardo 7.7. Widek 7.2. Stoger 7.7. Losila 7.0. Paslak 6.7. Asano 7.2. He had a good game. Barrow 6.5. And Hoffman 7.5. On the bench, Gamboa 6.5. Osterhage 6.3. Broschinski 6.1. Antwij Ajej 6.1. And Soares 6.8. For Dortmund, Kobel 7.6. Good game. Made some big saves. Benzabani 7.7. Schlotterbeck 7.3. Hummels at a 6.9, which is nice. However, I don't agree with that rating. I thought he played better than the 6.9. He did get subbed in early, so maybe that's why. But I don't know, 6.9 doesn't feel right to me. Sabitzer at a 6.9 feels right. That is very nice. Emre Can 7.4. Brandt 7.4. Good game for him. Brandt's been solid for me. He's probably been the most consistent Dortmund player for me this season, Julian Brandt. Nemenka 7.5. Mullen 7.4. Aller 7.2. On the bench, Olskan 6.0. Mokoko 5.9. Geten 5.7. Adiemi 6.5. Didn't do much. And then Zula 6.2. Fatmob has given man of the match to Benzabani, which I think is bullshit. Man of the match for me is Stoger from Bochum. I'm going to give Stoger first star, Asano second star, and Brandt third star. I'm not giving Mullen a star for his goal because it should have been saved, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Stoger is your man of the match for me. Asano, second star. And then Brandt is your third star. Angus says, thank you, Grant. The game might have been boring, but your stream was still fun. Thank you, Angus. That's what I try to do. That's what I try to provide. Fun streams, even though the game sucks. Happy everyone could join me here today. I'll do my spiel, and we can all go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner. Click the bell icon, smash the like button, follow me on the Twitter, @GrantAkeem is the handle, @Grant_Akeem is the Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all those links are in the video description. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow with Bundesliga. It is later, so I should be more awake. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Bayern Munich, FC Augsburg, live watch-along on the channel. Tell your friends and family. That should be a blowout on paper, but you never know, because you never know what's going to happen in this league, because it's a Bundesliga. You never know what's going to happen. But yes, thank you again. And I always like to end my streams by saying it's a crazy world out there. I'm sending all my love from me to you and to everyone around the world that could use it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay, and hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you're Borussia Dortmund, crap performance, get better, do better, Eden Terzic, I'm looking at you. Get the boys ready for match day 3, because that was crap on top of crap on top of crap. All right, with that said, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow for Bayern and Augsburg.